That's my knife! Get me the police. P-O-L. Yes, that's right, thank you. Hello, police? Yes, I have to report a murder.
Willie dear.
Mother, stay out of this room.
Don't be ridiculous.
Mother, there's something I don't want you to see. Will you hold on a moment?
Who are you speaking with?
The police, actually. Now, Mother, listen. Brace yourself. This is going to be very upsetting, but Daria is dead.
Yes, I know, dear. I killed her.
What did you say?
I said I killed Daria.
But, Mother, she was murdered.
That was me, I'm afraid. Oh, really?
I'll have to get back to you. Mother, what happened?
Well, I was just so angry with her for speaking to you the way that she did that I lost my temper.
But, Mother, she was only threatening me.
Well, she'd have done it too. She was ruthless. She was evil. She was a theater critic, for God's sake. Oh, now I suppose I'll go to jail, won't I?
No, you won't. I won't let that happen. I promise you.
But how is that possible?
I don't know yet, but you'll have to do everything I say.
Well, I suppose I could try.
Good. Now I want you to go upstairs and take one of your sleeping pills. It'll make you sleepy. No, take 2.
When I take 2, I can't even see straight.
Good. Then go straight to bed. We'll discuss it in the morning.
Oh, Willie, I'm sorry for doing such a terrible thing, but I couldn't let her hurt you. I just couldn't.
No, I understand. Now, up you go. That's it. Straight to bed.
Oh, all right.
You promised.
Nighty-night.
Sleep tight.
Don't let the bed bugs bite. Honey, I love you so much.
Oh, and I love you.
Oh, and incidentally, the taxi that Daria ordered before she died, I canceled it. Well, I took the view she wouldn't need it once she was dead. Good night, dear.
Oh my God! Oh, physics, thank God. Come here quickly.
Don't speak to me, you reprobate.
Yes, I know. I'm sorry, I was stupid. I apologize. I'm groveling, but I need your help.
Oh, I'm sure you do, because you had to stage a seance. You had to pretend my wife was murdered, and you certainly had... What the hell is that? Daria.
She's dead.
What's the joke?
There is no joke. She's dead.
Oh my God, what happened?
Knife to the back.
Holy God, who did this?
You're not going to believe me.
Who?
Mother.
My mother did this?
Not your mother, my mother.
Martha? Dear sweet Martha?
She was furious because Daria threatened to ruin me. Now, I have to protect her. Will you help me?
Well, of course, she's like my own mother, but what are you thinking?
I don't know. I suppose we should hide the body in the house somewhere, and then we'll say that Daria left right after the seance, and we have no idea at all where she was going. Then when things cool down, we'll get rid of the body.
It does make us accessories to murder, you know.
Well, if you don't want to help your dear, sweet Martha, who's been like a mother to you...
Shut up. You can't let her go to prison, poor old thing. What kind of life has she had? She's been stuck with you for most of it. What are you doing?
Getting rid of the evidence.
Oh, yuck.
There are fingerprints all over it.
You do know you're not really Sherlock Holmes, don't you?
Of course I do, Watson. Good God, who's that?
How should I know? Maybe it's the police who arrest us for murder.
Ah, very funny. Hello, who is it?
Good evening. This is the police. To whom am I speaking, please?
This is William Gillette. May I help you?
Yes? I'd like to ask you a few questions. But it's rather snowy out here, so may I come in, please?
Certainly. Yes, I'll be right with you. Thank you so much.
Good God, police are here.
Well, I just remembered, I called her after I found the body.
Oh, great.
But then Mother confessed and I told them not to bother.
Oh, that's all right then. Hello, police. There's just been a murder. But whoops, I think my mother did it. So please don't bother me. Hi.
Whoa. I'm hiding behind this mask of horror on my face. Hurry up and help me hide the body, would you? Come on, roll her over. That's it. Okay. All right. Let's be her. Got her. Wait, hold on.
There we go.
Okay. Here we go. Here. Oh, shit. Put your back into it.
Where should we put her?
Wait a minute. Oh, how about the closet?
Good idea.
All right. Push her up.
Oh, try it. I don't think she fits.
Let's stand her on end. Yeah. All right. There we go. Good. I'll get the policeman. Yeah, okay. Felix! What are you doing?
Not my fault.
Of course it is. You didn't close it properly. Come on. There. I better go. Felix!
I didn't do anything.
Oh, it's the lock. It just won't catch.
Who built this house? The three little pigs?
Hello?
I'm getting very wet out here. I could make a snow angel if you like.
Yes. No, I'll be right with you. Wait a minute. I have an idea.
Oh my God, that's perfect. Why didn't we start with there?
I forgot about it.
But it's your house.
Come on. Oh! Yeah, come on. All right. All right. Okay. There we go. Nighty night. Yes. Here we go. There. How's that?
She looks like something out of Eugene O'Neill.
All right. You close up. I'll get the inspector. Just pull the handle.
Close, you stupid.
Oh, yes, Inspector, welcome. Please come in. I'm sorry to keep you waiting, Inspector.
Oh, not at all. I'm only sorry I didn't bring my snowshoes.
Hello.
There is no means of escape. Professor Moriarty! I recognize you from Mr. Tourette's most interesting play.
Oh, I see. Did you enjoy it?
That is unlikely, illogical, far-fetched. I enjoyed it immensely, especially when you plunged to your death.
Thank you.
Oh, it's like Sherlock Holmes, of course. I mean, you can't be in my business and not appreciate him. He's such a misfit, an heroic misfit. I don't know why.
I suppose there's much crime out here in Connecticut, eh?
Oh, you'd be surprised. We've got loads of cases. Just can't solve any of them. I can't seem to find all the clues. And yet, I did catch all the criminals in the end. Don't know how exactly. Ah, the evil that men do live after them. The good is often turned in their bones. I thought I'd be an actress when I was a youngster, you see. I just never had the confidence, alas. But I got a nose for blood, and that's all I needed. Blood will have blood. Is this the dagger which I see before me? Oh, no, it isn't actually. It's missing.
I beg your pardon?
The dagger from your wall. This spot here. You can see the discoloration where the dagger used to be.
You know, it is unusual meeting a woman detective. I didn't know they existed. Are you one of many?
Oh, not yet, I'm afraid. I'm what you might call the wave of the future. I like to think of myself as a pioneer, heading west, fertilizing the land as I go.
I don't want to think too hard about that.
So what can we do for you, Inspector?
Oh, well, a few minutes ago, someone called the police station and reported a murder. According to the operator, the call came from this house.
This house?
That's not possible.
Well, then it wasn't either one of you who called.
Not at all.
Oh, I see. And how's your arm feeling?
I'm sorry.
Your arm, where you were shot 2 weeks ago on the stage of your theatre in New York City. It was in all papers, you see. I believe that if these two events, the shooting and the call, are unrelated, well, we got ourselves quite a coincidence. And coincidence makes me very suspicious. Have you got a twitch?
No, yes.
Why, Inspector, really, the only terrible thing that's happened here this evening is my terrible singing voice during the Christmas carols. I just remember a good joke, that's all.
Can you tell us?
Yes, I can. You see, there were these two Irishmen, you see, and the first one says, Begorra, what's the dead body doing on me living room floor? And the other one says,
Begorra, because the door to the bar wouldn't close.
Come on, I'd like to take a look around. I'd like to jiggle your handles as it
oh, absolutely, feel free. Why don't you start in the kitchen? It's right through this door.
Okay, I'll just be a few minutes.
Last door on the right.
Is she gone yet?
What?
Yes. Now, why didn't you hide the body?
Listen, I told him yours didn't work properly, and I tried to run it, and then it closed all by itself.
You didn't pull it properly.
Of course, I told him properly.
Good to ask. Is anyone else staying here tonight?
Well, absolutely. We have Felix's wife Madge and Aggie and Simon, all from the play that you saw. And of course, my mother, who's very old and asleep upstairs. So, if you wouldn't mind very much, not disturbing her.
Oh, but of course. I would like to speak with the others if you don't mind.
We'll call them down.
Well, I'll just be in the kitchen.
Right. Help yourself to get the leftovers.
Oh, I intend to.
Is she gone this time?
Yes.
Come on.
Ready? All right.
We had a lot of supporting roles in my time. But this is ridiculous.
Mr. Gillette, may I ask you questions out here?
I don't believe it. Yes, just coming. I'll be right back. And this time, close it with our inside.
Oh, that's a good idea. What a great idea.
So then there are 3 exits to the grounds from this floor.
Yes. No, 4. Front door, kitchen door, French doors, and the door to the library.
And where's the library exactly?
Oh, it's right through there.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Order from chaos.
I beg your pardon?
Order from chaos. That's what I do. Comforting, isn't it?
Felix! Felix! Would you stop fooling around?
She's still alive.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
I'm telling you, she's not dead. You just take her pulse or something.
You take it.
I'm not gonna touch her. Again.
Mr. Gillette!
She's dead now.
Thank God. Sorry, but I'll go get the other. Anthony, come on, we're going. Get. Hurry.
Oh, Mr. Gillette, I was just wondering, do you have any domestic help working tonight?
No, we don't. My cook left after serving dinner, and I gave my butler the evening off. It is Christmas Eve, after all.
Is it? Oh, of course it is. Oh, Merry Christmas. Ooh, wow. What about visitors then? Did any of your neighbours pop in? Or perhaps you had some carolers, eh? Deck the halls with boughs of hope. Oh, it's the love wedding, isn't it, little neighbours? Oh, by the time we finished, I could barely stagger out.
Well, that sounds wonderful, but I'm afraid it was just a casting mother, a quiet evening with a few retiring friends.
Holy hell in a handbasket. This is just lovely. Now a policeman wants to talk to me about murder. Are you the policeman?
Well, the police woman, actually.
Good. Arrest my husband.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, you heard me. Arrest him. He's guilty of sin. And of sin, as it happens. The charge is adultery.
Madge, would you stop?
Well, it's true, isn't it? You admitted it. In front of everybody.
What was I supposed to do?
You could have lied, like every other husband on the planet.
Excuse me, but who pretended to be possessive tonight? Ooh, look at me, I'm catatonic, I'm scaring my husband to death.
I did it to solve the mystery, didn't I?
Well, it didn't work, now did it?
It could have.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Academy Award this year goes to Madge Diesel for vomiting blood on her fellow guests this weekend. Oh. Get back here! Get back here!
What's going on? Was someone shouting?
Maggie, I thought you were upstairs.
Oh, I flew down to the kitchen for a snack.
Oh,
Down?
The back stairs.
Maggie Wheeler, Inspector Goring.
Inspector, has something happened?
Well, we're not quite certain, but we think someone may have been murdered in the house.
A murder? Who was murdered?
Well, that's the thing, we're not quite sure.
Where's Simon?
I don't know. Holmes disappeared on me.
Well, that's odd. When should I see him?
Well, I went upstairs earlier this evening. We all did. And, well, Simon gave me some wine, and I fell asleep on the bed without even changing. I had no idea. I was so tired, but I really calmed down. It was like I was drugged or something. Anyway, when I woke up, he was gone.
Sorry. Simon? Simon, this is William. In whatever room you're in, would you please go to the intercom and press the red button? It will open up the line between us. Simon? Simon, can you hear me?
William, tell me he's all right.
Oh, I'm sure he's fine. You saw him just a half an hour ago.
He should have left me in the room.
What's going on? Is there a problem?
Simon, where have you been? Oh,
I was in the kitchen getting a snack.
Inspector Goring, Middlesex County Police Department.
Good heavens, something happened?
there's been a murder.
But not in his house.
You think?
Well, I think I would know if there was a murder in my own house.
Where's Madge?
What do you mean, where's Madge? She was just with you.
She cuffed off and she's not in our room.
She's probably just in the bathroom.
No, I looked and she's not there either.
Why is everyone so jumpy all of a sudden?
I told you, there's a murderer on the loose.
Madge, if you can hear this, would... The line's dead.
Well, what about the phones?
Hello, operator? Operator? Dead.
It's just the electricity.
Except that Madge is still missing.
This is Sterling.
She was just here 5 minutes ago.
Excuse me, but I would know if my wife is missing or not. She's definitely missing.
Who's missing?
Oh, Madge, thank God, where have you been?
I was in the kitchen getting a snack.
Well, you should have told me.
But I was hungry.
Your kitchen seems to be very popular.
Speaking of missing people, by the way, where's Martha?
Upstairs asleep.
Through all this?
Yes, through all this.
Well, what about Daria?
Who's Daria?
Daria Chase, the columnist.
Oh, she's here at this house.
Yes, that's right.
She's not, actually.
She left after you all went to bed.
In this weather?
Yes, she was upset, you know, and she just decided to walk out.
That's right.
Upset.
A little argument.
It was nothing.
Well, did either of you see her leave?
Not exactly.
But she said she was leaving.
Wait a minute, that's her handbag.
Oh, she must have forgotten it.
Well, women do.
She would have never left without her handbag. That's impossible.
It's not impossible.
I agree with Madge, women just don't.
Unless she was running from something.
Perhaps someone should check her room.
Go.
I'll go with you.
If I killed Daria, I know where I'd have put her. That hidden room of yours.
I don't have a hidden room, Simon.
Oh, you know what I mean? That Martha thing. Martha showed us.
Don't do it!
I don't know what you two are
you're thinking, but there is nothing.
It's over now.
I'm afraid it isn't over, Mr. Bright. This Chase has been murdered, and I have been lied to.
Did you dispose of the body the way they do in the mysteries?
We put her in the greenhouse next to a very beautiful orchid. She looks rather holy.
Well, that's a first.
You're still cross with me, aren't you?
You could have told me about the seance, and you could have told me about Mr. Boggs.
No.
Well, whoever he was, the man was murdered last night. You don't even tell me about it.
I'm very sorry. I was going to
Mr.
tell you that...
Gillette, you were shot 2 weeks ago. Well, if I were in your stockings, I'd feel very concerned at the moment.
You really think there's a connection with all this?
Well, of course there is. There has to be. Well, we just can't see it because we're in the forest. Well, I'm going to need some assistance, but I suppose your phone is still dead. Hello? Hello? I suppose no one knows where the murder weapon is. All right. I want you all to go into the dining room. And I urge you to keep an eye on each other. No one leaves. I'll call you in for questioning. Believe me, this is not a joke.
Good. Now let's get down to business. I'm afraid it's going to take longer than I thought. That they all have motives.
What are you talking about getting there?
Surely I'm not a
Well,
suspect.
of course you are.
It's my house.
What's that got to do with it? If anything, you're a bigger suspect. You know the house inside out, and you knew about the hidden room.
You know, if you think about it, you're just as much a suspect as I am.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, it happens all the time in murder mysteries. The slightly odd inspector who arrives alone in the middle of the night and pretends to sort things out, when in fact she's there to commit a murder for some hideous crime that happened 20 years ago.
Nonsense.
I don't see a badge.
I left it at the office.
That's a likely story.
You hid a murder and you're accusing me of stories.
No.
Mother, what are you doing here?
I heard a scream and it woke me up.
Oh.
At least I think it was a scream. It might have been a tea kettle.
All right, back to bed.
Don't be silly. I'm perfectly fine. How do you do? Are you a stranger?
Yes, I'm afraid I am.
Oh, well, that's all right. I like strange men, don't I? Well, sometimes if they're nice, are you nice?
I like to think so.
Mother, how many sleeping pills did you take?
They make me sleepy.
Oh, Mother, all right, let's go back to bed. Come on.
Stop it. How do you do? I'm Martha Gillette.
Inspector Goring, Middlesex County Police Department.
Oh, no.
Mother.
Well, I knew it would come to this. I just knew it.
Also, you know about the murder then?
Well, of course I know. How could I not know it? When I
Mother,
what?
please, not another word.
Oh, stop it. We knew it would come to this. And I want to get it over with. 'Tis a far, far better thing I do than I have ever done before. 'Tis a far, far better place I go than I have ever.
Inspector, listen. I didn't want my mother to hear this, but I killed Dottie Chase by turning myself in.
Oh, good God, are you serious?
Yes, she threatened to ruin me, and I couldn't just stand by and let her do
Oh,
it.
don't be nonsensical, Inspector. I killed Dory Chase, and he's trying to protect me.
Mother, the inspector can see that you couldn't do it. You're too old.
Come over here and say that.
Quiet, please.
Oh, really? Really, how did I do such a terrible thing? And I my son that way. I'll make you suffer first. I'll make you sick as a dog.
But you stabbed her in the back.
What are you talking about? How could I stab anybody?
You took the knife from the wall, and then you... Oh my God. You didn't kill her.
I didn't?
Mother, what did you say a moment ago about getting sick or something?
Oh, I said I'd make her sick as a dog for threatening you.
That's it, that's it!
But what should that
Be quiet, listen!
Really?
Listen!
I can't hear a thing.
Neither can I.
It's the case of the dog in the night.
But I don't hear a dog.
Exactly! Oh, Mother, quickly, go find Portia.
Well, what does Portia have to do?
Well, she might be sick or she could be... Oh, Mother, quickly, go find her!
All right.
Inspector, listen. I would like to retract my confession and my mother's. We didn't do it.
But I heard her confess.
But she didn't mean it, and that's the point. She's as innocent as a newborn lamb feeding on the crest of yonder hill.
Othello.
No, I just made it up. Mother, how's Portia?
Well, she's very ill. I should have known that wicked woman would do such a thing.
Do what thing? What are you talking
Oh, it's
about?
very simple, really. You see, my mother was angry at Dari for turning me, so to teach her a lesson, she gave her what? A cup of tea?
Yes.
With something in it to make her sick.
Yes. Well, not at first. At first I gave her a regular cup. But when she got abusive, I took it back and doctored it.
With one of the chemicals I left in the kitchen.
Well, it said on the bottle, when ingested causes violent stomach pains, and I thought, well, that's just a thing.
She didn't drink the tea. She must have thrown it at Portia, who licked it off the floor.
That's it? That makes sense. Well, I really need to get Portia to bed. Goodbye.
Mother, wait a moment. Earlier when I went... and you nodded, what did you think I meant?
Well, I thought you were cheering me on because of the poison. You know, go, Mother!
Now we're back in business, and we have a murderer to catch.
We?
Now, let's review what we know so far. We know that Daria must have been murdered in the 15 minutes after the seance, because that's when I went to the room and found her. So, taking all that into consideration, I would put the murder somewhere between 8:45 and 9 p.m.
Mr. Gillette, let me remind you that this is my case and you are by no means ruled out as a suspect.
A, I'm not a suspect and you know it. B, you do need my help because I know everyone involved. And C, I haven't ruled you out as a suspect. In fact, you seem rather odd to me. Now, who should we start with?
Call Aggie and Simon, and no funny business.
Aggie, Simon, would you come in here, please? I'd like to ask you some questions. The inspector would take notes for me.
I'm not very amusing. This is my case and shall remain that way. I'd like to speak with you both. Do you have a seat? I want to discuss your relationship with Daria Chase. How did you know her?
I only met her this evening.
I met her at Killington, the ski resort,
When was this?
just over a year ago.
And how did you meet?
She recognized me from a play I was in. She's giving me a bad review about a swimsuit.
Swimsuit.
I wore a swimsuit in the play, and she implied that it was too loose.
Loose? Well, how would she tell us? Sorry.
Anyways, I'd never been to Killington before, and there she was. I think she goes there pretty often as a sort of getaway.
Why were you there?
And he was helping me.
Helping.
I was on my honeymoon, and my husband Hugo was killed in the ski accident.
Well, I read about that. It was a big deal. Oh my Lord, I am so sorry.
Thank you. After it happened, I called Simon to help me deal with it.
And you arrived there overnight?
Yes, I borrowed a friend's car and drove for about 7 hours.
And the name of your friend who owned the car, please.
Tamsin McGregor.
Yes.
She was his girlfriend at the time.
Oh, I see.
Simon, it's fine. You can talk about it. She still calls him. Apparently, she doesn't want to give him up.
I asked her to stop calling.
I know that.
I even told Mr. Gillette about it.
Oh, that's right. She called this afternoon, I'm afraid, and she sounded quite upset.
sorry you had to be involved.
That's all right, but there is one thing I don't understand. How did she get my phone number?
She must have looked it up or called the operator.
That's not possible. It's unlisted.
And maybe she saw it in my address book.
While you were still a couple.
Right.
And that was, what, almost a year ago?
That's right.
But I've been in this house for 3 months. So there was no phone number a year ago. It didn't exist.
Well, I don't know. Maybe she got it from a friend of yours or your agent or something. I mean, she knew I was coming here. I told her that. I just told her don't call under any circumstances. I begged her. I said don't call.
Your telephone seems to be working again.
Hello? Tamsin.
Hello? No, but Tamsin, how did you get this number? Well, tell me. Because I need to know. Look, just calm down. I'm not accusing you of anything. Just calm down. Yes, Tamsin, of course I did at the time, but things changed. I'm sorry. Oh God, Aggie, wait! Tamsin, I have to go. I'm sorry. Yes, I'll call you back. May I?
The silence between the two professionals spoke volumes. You know, it's all in the cat find the murder weapon. I mean, it could be broken or have fingerprints on it or be wiped clean. It's very surprising about this case.
Inspector, would you please stop babbling about useless details? I need to think.
Well, I would hardly call the murder weapon a useless detail, Mr. Holmes. It could tell us everything.
It won't. I've already inspected it.
What?
It's in the drawer.
Mr. Gillette! Why didn't you tell me?
Inspector, I have no idea why I didn't tell you. But now that you found it, would you please be quiet because I'm trying to think.
We've got it.
We've got it.
We know who done it.
What a team we are.
Like Astaire and Rogers.
Nick and Nora.
Secco and Benzel.
You know, we could do this professionally.
We're awfully good at it.
What are you talking about?
We solved the murder.
It's all wrapped up.
Don't try to thank us.
But you are suspects yourself.
Not anymore. We figured it out.
You can call the sheriff and clean up this town.
What's your guess?
Well, it's not a guess at all. Look, let's start with a proposition. Whoever murdered Daria is behind the whole thing, all right? All the murders and the attempted murder.
So working backwards, that includes Daria, Noggs, you, and Hugo.
I thought Hugo was an accident.
Oh, please. Coincidence.
Fair enough, go on.
So who are the suspects? The people in this house, right?
Usins.
But,
But,
process of elimination. First we eliminate Martha, fair?
can you really see her killing Hugo?
Or hiring someone to shoot at her son
And then killing Noggs?
with a razor
All
blade?
right to give.
Now, what about you? Did you do it?
Oh, please.
And you.
But don't be ridiculous.
Well, now we're down to 4 suspects. Let's start with us. Did you do it, darling?
Oh, no, my love. And you?
Not a chance.
But those are denials. They carry no weight whatsoever.
Except for Noggs.
Dear old Noggsy.
What about it?
He was killed last night, and we were staying at my sister's house in Rhinebeck last night.
We have 10 witnesses.
I see it all.
I thought you would.
What?
We're down to Aggie and Simon. And Simon lied.
When?
He and Daria met at Killington. They both said so, but she said she left there before Hugo died.
And he said he arrived after the murder in response to Aggie's call for help.
But what would Simon lie about when he arrived at Killington?
So he could murder Hugo and get away with it.
Bingo.
But why on earth would he murder
The
Hugo?
money, don't you see it? Simon arrives at Killington on, let's say, Saturday and plans the murder. Then he pretends to arrive on Tuesday to play the hero with Aggie, and it works, because later he marries Aggie, and as her husband, he gets half the money.
And Daria knew all this because she happened to be at Killington and saw him.
She became a threat to Simon and he had to kill her.
Case closed.
Wait. Mr. Gillette was shot at the Palace Theatre. How does that fit in? Oh, admittedly, Simon could have hired someone, but why shoot you? He was already married to Aggie. Doesn't make sense.
I have an idea about that.
So do I.
So do I. He missed, right?
Well, of course he missed. He hit Mr. Gillette in the arm. Although from that distance, I could have put it right through his heart, have it ricochet twice around the theater, and come back between his testicles.
No, you don't understand. This man missed entirely. He was aiming at Aggie, missed her, and the bullet hit Willie here.
Ingenious. But why was he shooting at Aggie?
Tamsin.
Tamsin.
Simon has a girlfriend.
And he's in love with her.
Let's look at it from Simon's point of view. Simon kills Hugo and marries Aggie to get her money. But he's not in love with Aggie, he's in love with Tamsin. Solution?
Kill Aggie.
And Tamsin has your phone number because Simon gave it to her.
So, if I may a recap, from the beginning, just once.
Go.
Simon is in love with Tamsin, and he's friends with Aggie.
And Aggie marries Hugo, who was rich as Croesus.
So Simon, who is ambitious...
And a sociopath.
He murders Hugo, marries Aggie, gets the money, and then decides to kill Aggie so he and Tamsin can enjoy the loot.
So he leaves a note making it look like Gillette was the intended victim.
But
Noggs overhears Simon hiring someone to shoot Aggie.
and whoever it is misses Aggie, his intended victim, and hits our beloved leader here.
And meanwhile, Simon kills Noggs because he's heard something.
On top of which Daria knows the truth because of Killington.
And blackmails Simon.
So he stabs her in the back.
Well, that's simple enough.
It is, actually. It's like Richard III. Ruthless man kills everyone he needs to in order to get what he wants. The rest is detail. Mother, how's Portia?
Oh, she's gonna be fine,
Oh.
thank God.
Martha, have you seen Simon around?
Well, yes, I have, actually. I was in the kitchen and I saw him outside walking to the boat shed. And in this weather, that's ridiculous.
A getaway?
Well, possibly.
Wait a minute, was Aggie with him?
Well, I couldn't see very well, but I think she might have been.
Oh, God.
I wasn't thinking. She could still be in danger.
But he wouldn't do anything to her here, would he?
Well, who knows what he'd do? He's getting desperate.
Let's go out to the French doors and surround them.
What? I think we should make a lot of noise so he knows we're coming, and that way he'll think twice about harming her.
Oh, that's excellent.
Well, the word madhouse doesn't begin to describe it.
Hello? William? Hello? Where is everybody? Jeez, you startled me.
Sorry.
Where have you been? And what's the matter with you?
Nothing?
You want to call Tamsin back? Is that it?
You know that's not true.
Do I? You sounded pretty friendly on the phone just now.
I didn't mean to.
Simon, are you still in love with her? Just tell me the truth, please.
No.
You know what? That you're not still in love with her, or you're not telling me the truth.
What do you think?
I'm sorry, I get so jealous sometimes. I was looking for you and I couldn't find you.
Went outside to do some thinking. Weekend.
Hmm.
Can I get you a drink?
Love one.
Have a seat, I'll just be a minute. No, sit here. You can see the light outside. It's beautiful out.
So tired.
Are you?
My neck. Could you massage it?
Of course. How's that?
Heaven. Wouldn't it be wonderful to live in a place like this?
You can afford it, you know.
That's true, but I meant this sort of life like the inspector. Could solve the local mysteries and put things right again. I love that sort of tidiness when all the pieces just fit together so perfectly and everything locks into place. That's when they catch the really bad guys. Where did the Penny Feathers cat disappear to? Oh, she's on the roof. Who dug up Miss Pilbeam's flower bed last night? It was that darn dog again. Why do the Wheelers beat their daughter every night? She tries so hard to be perfect.
I know you do.
We had the perfect plan, didn't we?
We did.
I marry Hugo. I get his money. We kill Hugo, and we get married.
Then Daria had to come along, stick her nose in it, out of the blue.
She was onto you like a shot.
Stupid cow. I always hated her. Did you know that she tried to blackmail me? Me?
Is that why you killed her?
No, I didn't kill her. That's the funny thing. It wasn't me.
Really? And yet, on the other hand, you tried to kill me, didn't you? You hired that man to shoot at me in the theater, didn't you?
Oh, yes!
And you were about to try it again, weren't you?
Yeah, I mean, please!
Eddie, please what? Leave you in Tamsin to enjoy my money?
No!
Liar, admit it! You're still in love with her, aren't you? Admit it or I'll kill you! I'll go around the front. We'll take the lawn.
I'll try to help. Aggie!
Would you stop it? William! Oh, thank God! William, he tried to kill me and he killed Hugo. He admitted it and he put this horrible thing around my neck and I managed to squirm out of it and then I got it around his neck and oh, William, I couldn't breathe and it was Simon all along. He was still in love with Tamsin. That's what he said and oh, William, I love you so much and we'll find our love again. I promise. I promise.
Oh, my darling, that's wonderful. May I tell you something?
Of course you can. You can tell me anything.
I turned the tape recorder back on before I went outside.
No, don't wait. No, please don't.
It didn't come to me until I was outside just now. You married Simon because you had to. He helped you kill Hugo because that was the way to get the money.
Get back. I will shoot. I swear to God.
Aggie.
You didn't love me enough, did you? I wasn't good enough for the great William Gillette. Well, I didn't need you. I found Hugo.
Aggie, please. But you don't think I'd leave him lying around loaded, do you?
Oh, no, you don't.
Let go of me! Let go! Stop it! Stop it! I hate you! I hate you!
You're right, she's a wildcat.
If you hadn't turned on your stupid machine, I'd have gotten away with it.
May I tell you something else? I didn't turn it on. That was a bluff. Why?
Why? How's $50 million? Why? How's getting to dress perfectly and act perfectly and get treated perfectly? So Simon had to go and ruin it, you lying womanizing little cheat.
What happened? Uh-oh.
Mr. Bright, you were under arrest for the attempted murder of Miss Agatha Wheeler, the murder of her husband Hugo, and the murder of Miss Daria Chase. If you want to make a statement,
Wait a minute, I didn't kill Daria, she did it.
Liar, why would I kill Daria? It was your alibi that was busted.
You lying little schemer.
Hey, you're right.
don't be whining. You're both under arrest. Oh, and I believe I hear my men coming up the drive now.
Well done, Inspector.
Thank you, William. We get our man and girl, whatever. Oh, come, ye mortal spirits that tend on mortal thoughts, unsex me here, and fuel me from the crown to the toe, top full of direst cruelty. If you ever need an actress, just give me a jingle. I might be available. Then move on.
Idiot. You were right about Aggie. What made you think of it?
Getting outside helped me clear my head, and then I thought, well, how could Simon kill Hugo all alone? Just loosening the strap on his ski? Too unpredictable. Perhaps Aggie drugged the poor man, or Perhaps they killed them both together and staged the accident. I suppose we'll find out at the trial.
I hadn't thought of a trial. Do you think they could beat the rap?
I doubt it, but if this were a play, it would be a good sequel. Amazing.
But Aggie, who would have thought?
Well, I did actually.
What do you mean?
I always thought there was something suspicious about her. She was too perfect, too satisfied, which is why I followed her out here last night during dinner.
I thought you were out here fooling around with Daria.
Man, me?
Felix, I wouldn't push it if I were you.
I'm sorry, Willie. Were you in love with her?
I think I was for a moment, but what is love? 'Tis not hereafter.
Present mirth hath present laughter.
What's to come is still unsure.
In delay there lies no plenty.
Then come kiss me, sweet and 20.
Youth's the stuff will not endure.
That's all well and good, but sweet 20 tried to blow your brains out.
Sweet 20 usually does. Would you be careful with that? It's loaded.
Oh, it is not.
I emptied only the first chamber. How else to catch a monster criminal?
Oh, stop. You mean to say that you emptied the first chamber of every single one of these guns?
Yes.
Now, Felix, be careful.
Gillette, listen to me. You are not really Sherlock Holmes, and you've got to get over this obsession of yours.
Be careful with that. It's loaded.
Oh, it is not, and I'll prove it.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. If Aggie and Simon didn't kill Daria, then who did?
Oh, sorry. I can see you're busy. There's just something I forgot to do. Oh, yes, of course. Well, we can't just leave this lying around, can we? Might still have my fingerprints on it. Oh, they'd think I was crazy as a bedbug.
Mother?
Well, I'm sorry, dear. I had to do it. She would have ruined you. Well, there we go now. Everything is perfect. We can all go back to bed. Merry Christmas.